offensive fireworks. Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Traps in the tray.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Pass to Smooth. Here's Big Cat. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Smooth misses. Columbus has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Rivers. Here's Carter. Can't hit from in close. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. Defended by Carter. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now. For Columbus, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Junior the pass to Carter. It's Rivers on the wing. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a re-jump.
And so here's Phoenix. Defended by Carter. Pass to Smooth. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Carter outside. Here's Abdul-Rahim. From 10 feet out. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Defended by Carter. And that one is good. 5 points in the game.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here's Rivers. Puts up a deep 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Defended by Carter. Over to the wing. Down low. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Number 52. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fires from deep. Smooth with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Big Cat. Hasn't made one yet. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Carter. For 3. Columbus again can't hit. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Unloads from 9. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Columbus has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Columbus, trailing by 2. Pass to Rivers to the wing right side. To the middle. And he converts the layup.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Heat shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Big Cat. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Smooth. And again, it's the Heat missing. Columbus shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Now here is Carter. Now here's Rivers. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. He has 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Phoenix trails by 3. Pass to Big Cat. To the left wing. And the basket is good. Now Carter. And here's Rivers. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Pass to Junior. And again, Columbus with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Big Cat. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Rebound by Columbus. Abdul-Rahim's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Carter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bucket is good. And Columbus leads by 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
1:33 left in the first. To the right side. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Shot from 16. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Columbus with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Junior. Rivers with it. And here's Carter. Now here's Junior. Rivers bounce pass. Here's Abdul-Rahim, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
Phoenix trails by 6. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Smooth. And the shot is long. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Carter. Launches from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
For the Heat. 0-0.
And he can't hit the second. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 5.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
And so it's Columbus bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what stands out to you from Columbus so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Defended by Carter. It's tipped.
First foul. Number 37. First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound pass. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Smooth. Stolen by Rivers. To the paint. That one doesn't go. Phoenix trails by 7. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Carter with it. From deep. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Big Cat. 4 on the clock. Misses the 3. Columbus leading by 8. Carter kicks to Junior. Fires for 3. Big Cat with the rebound. Well, Phoenix shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Heat moving the ball around. Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Rivers. Outside, Carter. Rebound by the Heat.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Over to the left wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to Junior. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Right wing. Here's Junior. 5 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Junior's got the lead up to 9 now for Columbus.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
To the inside. Smooth passes to Big Cat. Pass to Smooth. Shoots it up. Rebound by Columbus. Abdur-Rahim's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. It's good. He's got 11. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
Shoots. Rivers can't get it to go. Phoenix trails by 7. Pass to Smooth. Here's Big Cat. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. Abdur-Rahim's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Rivers. Back to Carter. Now here's Junior. And shot on the way. Rivers can't get it to go. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And here's Carter. This one for 3. It's good from long range. And Columbus leads by 8.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Defended by Carter. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's Rivers on the wing. Columbus needs to get off a shot. Off target with his 3. Phoenix trails by 6. Pass to Big Cat. Out to the right wing. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Columbus. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Here's Big Cat. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3 points.
And now just a 3-point Columbus lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. Good ball movement here by Columbus. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Off target from outside. Phoenix trails by 4. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Columbus shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Junior kicks to Rivers. There's the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the 3-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
The Heat have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Defended by Carter. Pass to Big Cat. 4 on the shot clock. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 1, Abdur-Rahim.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Big Cat. He's got 8. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And so it's Columbus, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Phoenix trails by 7. Big Smooth out there with Rivers. Then there's Carter. Then it's Junior. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Pulls it from the elbow. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. Abdur-Rahim's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. Wide open look. And the call will go against Big Cat. That's foul number 2 for him. Columbus leading by 7. Now, here's Junior. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. The 17-footer goes down. Abdur-Rahim's got 7 points in the game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Out to the wing. Here's Big Cat, down to 5 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. Smooth misses. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Columbus. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Abdur-Rahim can't hit. Phoenix trails by 9. The 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Rivers scanning the floor. The fadeaway. Rebound by the Heat. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Big Cat. Rebound by Columbus. Abdur-Rahim's Columbus leading by 6. Here's Junior. And a missed layup. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Big Cat. 8 points for him. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Smooth. Second chance shot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
The Heat shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
1 shot.
Columbus shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Carter, the pass to Junior. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Offline with his 3. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Rocket 2. Rebound by Columbus. Rivers has got 5 rebounds tonight. Carter outside. Three-pointer. Smooth with the rebound. Smooth's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Big Cat. He's guarded by Rivers. Out to the right wing. Here's Smooth. Drains it from 17 feet out. Here is Carter. And here's Rivers. Back to Carter. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. To end the drought. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Phoenix trails by 3. Defended by Carter. There's the pick. Here's Big Cat, and he makes good on the layup. Big Cat's got 10.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Pass to Carter. Now, Junior. Clock is at 3. From past the arc. Can't hit that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Defended by Carter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's tipped. Junior dishes to Carter. The shot, no good. And here are the Heat. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Down low for the lead. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
For Columbus, they've shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Pass to Big Cat. Here's Smooth. Defended by Carter. Big Cat, the pass to Smooth for the lead. And again, it's the Heat missing. Columbus has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Carter outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 5-point Columbus lead. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Big Cat. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. 17 points in the game.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
1:52 left to play in the third. Good ball movement here by Columbus. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Phoenix trails by 4. 1:35 left in the third. And a lot lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Columbus.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Rivers with it. Latray. And the 3-ball is good. Rivers has got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He's guarded by Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Phoenix, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
At the line for the Heat,
Both shots good from the stripe. Columbus leading by 4. Carter looking around. Pass to Rivers. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Carter kicks to Junior. Just 4 to shoot. Rivers can't get it to go. Phoenix trails by 4. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Rivers. Smooth. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, terrific effort. He obviously has the length to make those plays when he's being aggressive.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Columbus leads by 0. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. A nice shot by Rivers.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
To the middle, a steal. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Abdul-Rahim can't hit. Phoenix trails by 5. Pass to Big Cat. Down low. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Rivers passes to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Junior. Phoenix grabs the miss. Defended by Carter. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Smooth. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. He's got 19.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
He'd have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Rivers. Off target from 3-point range. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Big Cat. Here's Smooth. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Big Cat. The three-pointer, no good. Columbus trails by 4. Junior with it. Shot to stop the run. Columbus again can't hit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for the Heat, number 13.
And he's good on the second.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten the ball, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
High post shot. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Defended by Carter. Pass to Big Cat. Lets it go with a 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And here's Rivers with the shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Big Cat. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Big Cat's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Carter, the pass to Junior. Carter with the bounce pass. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. It's blocked. Pass to Big Cat. To the paint. The jump hook. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Carter kicks to Junior. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Oh! And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Phoenix leading by 10. And there's the call on Atron. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Columbus on D. Pass to Big Cat. Carter pulls it in. Columbus has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Big Cat. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. They could use a bucket. Nailed from three-point land. 22 points for him.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
There's a good screen. It's deflected. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Now here's Rivers. Oh, good with the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
.119 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Rivers.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Good on the three-point shot. Rivers has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Columbus.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
With some arc, got a piece of it, and he commits the intentional foul.
Rivers. First personal foul, fourth team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. They've led by as much as 10, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fifth team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
That's tipped. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work.